Good morning. We're here for a get ready with me. The one that I meant to do yesterday, but I went makeupless yesterday. Going makeup free is fine. Also, I mainly went makeup free because the day went by so fast and we had things to do. Face is moisturized, but I kind of feel like I need a bit more moisture before I actually get into the makeup. So let's see. Ugh. It's like, do I put on another moisturizer? I just put hand lotion on. Maybe my face might be fine. Let's see. I'll use a setting spray. We're gonna start out with the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. This is currently taking the spot of the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which is a favorite of mine, but I really like this. Today we're going for like a mauve-y look. My face has some color even though I didn't go out in the sun yesterday. Well, I was out in the sun, but I had a hat on. Matt pointed out this morning that this ear has blisters, sun blisters. There's like a sun blister here, somewhere up here, inside my ear, which makes sense. One, that never happened to me before, sun blisters. But Grace and I went out yesterday, and yesterday was hot. I did wear a baseball hat, and I never do anything about my ears because my ears normally, they're fine. I do remember at one point telling Grace, like, man, I feel like I'm burning, but I felt like I was burning on my neck on this side. I guess my ear was burning. So I'm gonna have to start putting sunscreen on my ears when I go out. Just blending this in with a Real Techniques sponge that I picked up from the dollar store the other day. I'm smelling my hands, the lotion I have on. If you missed last night's late upload, for Mother's Day, Matt picked me up 2 bottles of the just Skinny Dip Care Bears body lotions. I have these on my hands and my arms right now. And last night I was trying to figure out what this smells like to me. It smells good. When I put it on my hands at first, I was like, this smells like a smoothie. But as it's setting down, it smells like a bubblegum. And yes, I'm going to say it smells like the original Bubblicious bubblegum. But we'll let it continue sitting down. It smells nice. It's not like overpowering or anything. Anyways, I have the other one already open. That one is not open at the moment. Alright. So that is that. I really do like this. I think when this one's gone or just about out, I will repurchase this. I think this may become a staple for me. Today, one of the palettes I want to use is this Making Mauves. I mean, my shirt's a very pale pink. I had one of those mornings where nothing felt comfortable. It's hot. I do have jeans on because I don't have any shorts. So I guess we're going to do mauve with this light dusty pink. None of my shirts felt comfortable this morning either. I just hate those mornings. We were like, nothing fits me. Stuff fits me, it just doesn't fit the way I want it to fit. I prefer baggier clothing, honestly. Fenty Matchstick in amber. We're trying to get this used up. Today's going to be another hot one. We are currently getting ready to go to a hobby store that we have never checked out. Matt wants to do modeling kits, but like army modeling kits, so like war planes and tanks. Grace said she would like to come so she could check it out too, and I said, yeah, for sure. Because maybe she could find a hobby. Although her current hobby of her art, she'll either, I don't know. Her current hobby, it's not expensive, but it can get expensive because she makes masks and stuff like that. So sometimes she has to order material because she can't find it. We do try to get some of the stuff that she needs from the Dollar Tree and the dollar store. She does like going to Michael's though for some of her supplies, but I mean, stuff adds up. I mean, even me, I guess when we say my hobby's makeup, possibly. Some hobbies are not cheap, but you got to, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, she's still sleeping. I don't know if she pulled another all-nighter last night. Because, she deals with... She's got her days and her nights mixed up. And she's fighting us on trying to fix it. Saying, oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to... So, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to use the Give contour... I'm just going to call this a bronzer because to me it's more so a bronzer. So I'm going to put the cream on here for some bronze. I remember saying I would buy this again. I won't. I don't like the fact that we already have hard pan on the powder and I haven't had this one that long. So we'll just blend that in. I don't want a ton of bronzer. Just a little. So now that the warmer weather is coming, let me know in the comments. Do you guys still go heavy or even light with powder products? Or do you prefer to stick with cream products? I feel like in the summertime, like the warmer weather, I still wear makeup. I don't do a lot of powder products to begin with, even in the winter. I have powder products. I got like, I think I have one face powder that I use as a setting powder, and then I have this e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. I think that's about it. I do have powder, bronzers, and blushes. In the warmer weather, I don't always use the powdered bronzers and blushes, but I might just to help set things. Because I just feel like when it's so hot, stuff just melts off your face. But like, do you guys do more cream products during the warmer months? Do you go heavier on the powder to make sure things don't move? Do you go lighter on the makeup? Let this sit for a second. But yeah, I originally was planning on buying this again. I'm going to turn this light off. I have like the blinds open too. It was too hot to keep that window shut, so I had to open it. But yeah, I said I would repurchase this again, but I won't because this is already hard pan. It still works, but that's not cool. I'm going to put this Lawless, forget the filler, lip plumping, line smoothing gloss on. In the shade Velvet. I'm debating doing a video. I'm taking like notes, even though like I'm just doing like mostly get ready with me's. I was like, what would be some like fun videos to possibly do? And hey, if you're listening to this and you're like, I like that video idea, use it. None of these are new video ideas. I'm pretty sure other people have already have these. So obviously, get ready with me videos. I put down favorite ES palettes. What does ES mean? I wrote this down one night and now I'm like, Tammy, ES palettes. Everyday staples? Favorite ES palettes. Favorite essential palettes? No, I don't think it's that. I wrote down one brand makeup, one brand Get Ready With Me, which that I am going to start soon. So it'd be a video idea, a glam makeup look, a basic makeup look, full face current faves Get Ready With Me, trying new to me products, yep, skincare video, I think I've kind of already done that, perfume fragrance, favorite lippies, what, favorite ES palettes, what, I don't know what I mean by ES, everyday staple palettes, easy, nope. I don't know what I meant by that. What did I mean by that? Who knows? ES. What did that say again? No, I can't remember. Favorite ES palettes. It doesn't mean brand. Everyday staples, I'm thinking, are easy. Maybe it'll come back to me. Anyways, I'm going to put a little of the bronzer, the powdered bronzer on that's in here. And I'll use this brush. Kind of get this rolled in here. I do have hair. So this is a very light bronzer, so it's not going to show up a ton. I can hear the whistling of the train over at Heritage Park. And now I hear sirens. And a kid screaming. Oh, last week, remember there was a video and I was like, oh man, like I hear fire trucks and that, like hopefully nothing happened. One of the houses, are they called houses? Townhouses? What are they, babe?
Townhouses.
A townhouse caught on fire just like down, like what? I could walk down to the end of my lane and I would have been able to see it. Was it just one that caught fire? Was it just one that caught fire or two?
Well, yeah, two of them caught on fire.
Two of them caught on fire on the upstairs. It's, not sure how that happened, but that's scary. I don't think anybody got hurt. That's where the fire trucks went last week. That's why I heard them so loudly. I'm going to run a little bit of this just right here. Again, it's not very dark, so it probably won't even make a difference, but just a little something. And then I'll put a little on my nose. It's very light, but I like it. I really like the smell of that. Alright, for blushes, I do have concealer. Do I need concealer? Maybe I'll conceal a tiny bit. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And the writing's so small, it either says fair or light. I should have requested a magnifying glass for Mother's Day. Put a little... I feel like you don't need a lot of this. I'm going to use my sponge for this as well. Luna, did I tell you guys, Luna escaped out of the patio doors the other day. I was at work. Grace bought a plant the other day. So she has a plant out there she's growing. she decided to, which this wasn't the big deal or issue. She decided to go out on the patio while I was at work, but Luna ran out between her legs, and Luna has never even attempted to do it before. And then I seen the text from Grace. All I read was, "Mom, I'm sorry." And then I was like, took a breath for a second before I read it. She's like, "Luna got out. She ran out between my legs. She's on the neighbor's patio and I can't get her to come back." Now, back in the day, I probably would have freaked out, honestly, and got mad. This time, I stayed calm, cool, and collected. Listen here, put your headphones on. So it took me a second to think of where our patio was and then our next door neighbor, so, which I believe is not above Miriam's, but across, upstairs, but across. So I just went up there, knocked on the door, and I was like, "Hey man, my kitten escaped through the patio and is chilling out on yours. Could you go take a look?" So he said, "Yep, one sec." And then he went out there and came back a minute later and said, "Yep, your cat's gone back to your patio." So Grace got Luna back in here. I think he scared Luna when he opened up his patio door. So yeah, it was about 30 minutes of Luna just lying on our neighbor's patio watching the birds. So I came home and I told Grace, like, "It's all right, she's good." And Grace was like crying and shaking. She's like, "My heart's out of my chest." And I was like, "Well, I mean, she's back, so now you know." Well, I told Grace from now on, just, you know, that patio door stays shut until somebody else is out here with you. David was home, but he was in his room. So now Grace knows. Luna will try and escape. So that concealer's on. It didn't cover a bunch, but I'm also not trying to cover a bunch. I'm going to do my eyebrows right quick with the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade brown. Starting to really like this. Even though my e.l.f. pencil is still my favorite. Or the Essence, you know, the other one. But I do like this one. It's like pretty easy to use as well. That new CoverGirl one, the pomade pencil, I'm going to give that a try again. I did like it. It's obviously too dark for me, but I might try and take an eyebrow pencil or whatever, like something like this. I might try and use this to go in even lighter to get that used up, because even Grace is too fair for that pencil. So I think at some point we're going to go get Luna a harness and a leash so we can at least let her out on our patio without her going over onto our neighbors. There is a bylaw out here in Calgary. One, you have to have your cats or your pets licensed, which we do. And then I don't know if we have to have them chipped or not. She is chipped though. But there's a bylaw that's against the law, Calgary bylaw, to let your cats roam free, even if they're licensed. Like, you gotta keep them on your own property. I mean, we see people around here let their cats roam free all the time. And you know they're someone's cat because they have, where's the cover? Oh, it's in the basket. Because they have collars on. Alright. Blush today. Let's see. Are you mocking me? I want to use the Fenty Cheeks Out in the shade 09 Cool Berry. So we're going to start with this. And I'm like debating if I want to use a brush to start out with. I'm not looking at you. Yeah, I think I'll start with this brush. Just dip this in here. And go straight on. It's purple. It's pretty. And it has like a nice glow to it. It kind of makes me think it's metallic. And if it's too glowy for you, just do a little bit less. I am just going to go over the edges of it. Just like that. I mean, you could definitely make it darker if you want it. Try and keep the placement the same as the other side. And I'm trying to keep this one like from here up, like keep it right up high on the cheekbones. Going with a little bit more, because I feel like the other side has a bit more. And again, take the sponge and just go over the edges of it. Just like that. It might look like patchy, whatever. It's not patchy, it's just the shadowing and the light. It's pretty. Anyways, I'm going to leave that sit for a few minutes to... It's not going to dry down, but I'll leave it sit. Because I am going to go in to set it with this Maybelline blush in the shade Plum. I thought this would... This is the only blush I have that would go good with it, I believe. I'd have to go back through. I do like purple blushes, but some people don't do them right. But yeah, I thought these two together, pairing them, would be nice. All right. Stop mocking me. Now, I do want to use some of those e.l.f. brushes that I found from the Dollar Tree yesterday. I picked up these three and this blush brush. One of the older ones I have, I think, is in the bathroom because I washed some sponges last night as well as brushes. It wasn't a whole lot, surprisingly. Oh, okay, I see another one right here. This is the one I already owned. And it's not even... They didn't have this one this time, but... Yeah, we will use these and see what we come up with for an eye look. So with this palette, making Mauves, after like showing you guys my collection the other day, I was like, I need to use my Colorpop palettes. I'm going to start it with this shade right here. Oh, these ones don't have the names. Never mind, yes it does. That one says R and R. I believe so. I'm going to start with this big fluffy brush. Just get this in here. I feel like my eye wants to start watering. You guys off center, or is that just me? I might have moved the camera and not realized it. I'm just gonna put this all over. It's a light shade and it has the slightest like hint of mauve to it, but nothing crazy. Now I'm like, do I need you guys closer so you can see me doing the eye look? Let me just move my glasses out of the way. For the eyes, I should have you guys closer. Yeah, see, that blush is pretty. It does look like it's patchy right there, but again, it's not. It's just a shadowing. And it's nice and glowy. I like it. Alright, the next shade that I'm going to go into, and I will use the crease brush. It doesn't say on the brushes, though, what they are, but this one's a crease brush. And we're going to go into... I'll go into this one, and then probably this one, but we'll start with this one first. And take that into the crease, and then blend it up above the crease a little bit. So as you can see, this shade here already, I can see like more of a mauve-y purple. Oh, looks like Grace is up. I had told her that we were leaving around 11, so if she wanted to come, or Stoles come in, she'd have to get up. So I know she's a sleepy girl. So that same shade, I'm taking it over here now. Bonjour, beautiful.
Don't call me that. It looks like I just came out of a dumpster.
Oh my gosh. We all look like that when we first wake up.
I've been awake this whole time. I don't know about you. Oh, hi, Nina. What are you doing?
So yeah, I don't know, can you guys see that? It's like it's purple. It's definitely more cool tone than the blush. But they're all in the purple family. Purple, mauve. And it's like a nice shade. I'm going to take that first brush and just nothing on it and just blend over that a little. Just like that. And I'm actually going to take that same shade and run that on my lower lash line with this brush. This eye, of course, is watering per usual. Like, when is it not watering? Alright. I'm actually going to go into this shade next. What's it called? I think it says Solitaire. I could be wrong. I need like a magnifying glass or binoculars so I can actually see the names on these brushes. But this shade is it's brown and it's got a bit of warmth into it. So I'm kind of taking it on the lid but up into the crease a little bit. Why do my eyes always have to water every darn day? Okay, now I got that really buffed and blend it into that other shade. And then do the same thing on the other side. Stick it right into your crease. And just go to town on it. Just blending. Blending, blending, blending. You don't have to spend as much time blending, but I like to make sure my thing things are blended. I'm gonna go back in there once more. Blend, 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 blend. Just like that. I think it'd be cool to do, and again, I'll say this, and if you're like, hey, I like that idea, do it. Do like themed get ready with me's, like do one based on like the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and like just do a series. But I'd have to go back and look through the capsules of time of what makeup looks were like. But that would be a cool series to see happening. And like do one a week or whatever. Like 1 week, like, hey, we'll do a makeup look from the 1950s. Luna, you're too big to do that, honey. She's probably like, who you calling big, lady? Look at yourself. But, I mean, that'd be kind of cool for a series. And you know what? Maybe it's already been done. But we can always resurrect old videos, right? For something fun and interesting. I feel like I'm looking kind of dull this morning. Maybe it's my lighting. I don't know. Might be the shirt I got on. Because it's so pale. Maybe I need a black shirt. Alright, I'm going to take that color I just put up there. I'm going to run that, which is this one right here. I'm going to run that on my lower lash as well. Just a little bit. It has like the tiniest amount of warmth out it down here now. Yeah, this eye is just watering. Before I do any more mattes, I already know I'm not going to use, I'll swatch the 3 shimmers, but I already know I'm not going to use the dark one today. Wow. This one feels like it's dried out. The other 2 feel fine. That one feels dried out. I might have to reorder this one. That's what that looks like. I might do this one right here, so the lightest one. Well, what one was that? I don't know. I think I might actually do this one. Yeah, that middle one, it feels, and the thing is, this one shouldn't be dried out because I bought this one not too long ago. But, I mean, it would still perform good. But I might order another one. Alright, let me just grab a wipe right quick. So that's the 3 shimmers. One more time before I wipe them away. I should check and see when I bought this one. Because this is my second one of this. And that never happened with... I've had a this one older than this one, and that never happened. This is less than 5 years old. I think this is less than 4 years old, actually. I'm going to go into this one. The other shades in here, though, are fine. This eye is watering. It's like, stop. I do have a cloth right here. Maybe I I don't want to use my shirt because my shirt is so light. All right. Such a pretty shimmer. I did take it over quite far, but that is fine. As I'm gonna end up just going back over here with another shade anyways. Yeah, Colorpop has some fantastic shimmers. Alright, I'm gonna take... Did I get any fallout? I think a little bit. Nothing crazy. Oh, I don't want that. Now I'm gonna go into this shade and this shade. I'm just gonna mix the two together. Crap. Oh yeah, so this shade and this shade. And just put these right out here. Just on the other part. Yeah, that Colorpop, like that's nice. And I don't want to go like super dark out here, so at least not today. I'm gonna take this brush that I originally used and just, you know, blend over. And ooh, where is that? I'm gonna look for an angle. Well, I can use this one. This is a MSQ brush, which is either from an Amazon set or Temu. I'm gonna dip into this dark brown down here. Just put a little of this on my lash line. And then whatever is left over, push it into my lower lash line. Just like that. This is as close to me as me wearing like liner on my upper lashes as it's gonna get.
Ooh, now we need you on the table.
Oh, is she up there?
Yeah.
Get her off, please. I can't see because the ring light blocks that view. There's Luna. Say hello, everybody. All right, so that's that for the eye look. Obviously, I do need some mascara. I mean, it kind of looks smoky, but we got the... I'm going to go in with a little bit more shimmer. I'm going to use this brush from...
Have you lifted now since it's...
Yeah, you should be able to.
Alright.
I want to see how it picks up on a brush. So, we'll see. I love you too. We're gonna something hang down my nose. Okay, not bad, not bad. Nothing extra. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go back into that brown and purple again, just a little bit more right here. Just like that. It's kind of a smoky look, I guess. Even though that's not what I'm aiming for, but you know. Like that. Kind of just repeating the same steps. Very glittery. All right. So I think I'm going to see how old this one is, but I might have to repick this one up. I won't like rush out and do it right now. But this is like my favorite mauve palette, and it might be my only mauve palette. But that middle shade is feeling kind of crusty. Like, I know I could still use it, but it doesn't feel... The rest of the shades seem fine, but that one doesn't. So... And it's kind of hard to get off. Like, I have to put more effort into getting it off my finger. So, we will see if I need to repurchase that one. Don't pull that up. Well, you know what? It's fine.
I gotta go float water my flowers.
Actually, maybe I should have had that open all the way. Just make sure Luna doesn't run out. Alright, I have 2 mascaras picked out because I was like, I'm not sure which one I want to use. Oh, your alarm's going off. Since Grace opened the patio blinds more, I'm going to turn a bit so I'm getting that light on my face. So I have the Tower 28 one picked out as well as the Rare Beauty. I was kind of thinking of trying both. Like using them together. So going with the Rare Beauty one first. Like, I don't need to use both, but I know, like, these are 2 mascaras that everybody seems to really like. I do like the Rare Beauty one. Tower 28 one, it's fine. Why don't I like it? Well, it's not that I don't like it, but I guess I just don't understand the hype with it. Anyways, I was thinking since these 2 are mascaras a lot of people are talking about, I would just use them both together. And then there's the lash. Don't close the blinds. Alright, so that's this side. This Tower 28 one feels like it's drying out. I should look and see when I pick this one up. But it's starting to feel like there's not a lot of product left in this one. So that'll probably end up empty soon. Before I go on and do the mascara on the other side, I do want to use my current favorite highlighter, the Kylighter in 040 Princess Please. Again, just for the folks who have not seen, what is that? Oh, geez, I might need a bigger swatch. So I'm white as white can be. It's not going to show up on that part of my arm. To me, this gives me that it's not sparkly, it's not glittery. It's, there we go. You can see it better on my hand. It kind of makes me think it gives that same look as the Colorpop Super Shock shadows or Super Shock highlighters, Flexitarian. But I feel like I like the look of this one better. This particular color though. Because there's no glitter, no shimmer, nothing. It's just gives that like wet effect look, I find. But yeah, I'm gonna put some of that on. So this is the light coming in. Well, I guess it just changed because Grace walked by. But now I have light from the ring light, which is not very bright in the patio door. So I need a highlighter brush. I did move my brushes to over here. This is a Colorpop E2. I'm going to use this. I know it's an eyeshadow brush, but you know. Ooh, that's a lot. We'll tone that down a little bit with the sponge. This brush that originally had the Fenty cream bronze or blush on it. Go over a little bit of this. So I do really like this. I'll do the mascara on the other side in a second. After I go at some of this Maybelline blush in the shade Plum. Colorpop brush, or not Colorpop, Wet n Wild brush. Just dipping this in here. Make sure I get it all over the brush. And then we'll just go ahead and put some of this on as well to make sure that Fenty blush stays on. And to me, it's like a nice pairing. I know like this looks smoky gray, but it's mauvey purple. And I feel like it goes nice with this blush combo. I might change my shirt, honestly. The shirt's kind of washing me out a little bit. Whatever's left, throw some on my nose and my chin, because why not? I'm not going to do any face powder. Everything that I use will be in here. But now we need to do the mascara on the other side. Let's dab the eyeball once more. Still going with the Rare Beauty. And we're just going to ignore how the mascara turns out on this side, because, again, if you watch enough of my videos, you know this eye never matches up with this one over here. So before we make that clumpy... So that's that one. I do like that Rare Beauty. Then we'll go in with the Tower 28 over top just to see if we can, I don't know, get a little something. Okay, not too bad for that side either. Not too bad. This definitely, I think, is on its last leg. Matt's got headphones on over there, but him being the busy nose that he is, he's got one pulled up so he can hear me see what I'm chatting about over here.
I can surprise you. You can see this far.
Well, with a head that big, yeah, I can see that far. All right, this is the finished look. Gonna take this brush, nothing on it, and just go right here a little bit. I do like these Wet n Wild brushes. They do what they need to do. So instead of buying them from like Walmart or whatever, because I think at Walmart, like the drugstores, they're definitely like more than $1.50. So if you can find these at the Dollar Tree, I would go there first. Dollarama or Dollar Store, they're probably at the $2 mark, I would say, at least out here. I'm not 100% sure. If you can find Wet n Wild brushes though at like a Dollar Tree or even like a dollar store, somewhere cheaper than the drugstores, I would buy them. I'm gonna wash all these brushes that I just used tonight. Yep. Same with that sponge. This will get washed. Anyways, folks, this is today's look. I'll put a little bit more of this gloss on. I think I'm going to change my shirt. Since we're here, I did switch out my glosses that are in my new purse. Grace is like, man, you should put a lot of stuff in there. She's like, take body lotion and what else did she tell me? She's like, put a perfume in there. And I was like, geez, I was like, well, one, my body lotions are all big pumps or whatever. So I don't have any lotions. I do have my headphones in here. Well, a pair of like dollar store sunglasses, because I don't know where I put my other ones. Matt calls these my bug eyes. He's like, you always have the ugliest glasses. My go-to headphones, these are Beats. I've had these for a couple of years now. Like what? Since before COVID, I've had these. They're still going strong. When these like no longer work, I would buy these again. I've had no issues with mine. This is the Lawless gloss that is in here. As you can see there, well, you probably can't see. There's enough for like 1 or 2 more uses, so it's gonna stay in my purse for now. What the heck? I know I got stuff in here. Didn't I put another gloss in here? Well, I got a hair tie just in case and a handy dandy pen. So this pair of sunglasses and my headphones are in the front part. I've got some Subway coupons because Subway is mine and Grace's place that we like to go. Do you also want to know what's in my purse? I have 4 Kashi bars in here. These are the dark mocha almond. Sometimes I get lightheaded and stuff, and then I don't know if it's because of my VM or if it's because I just need a little snack. So I opened up a new box of these last night. I threw these in here. The Buxom Gloss in Dolly, the full-size one, I have that in here. I also have a Tonka Eau de Perfume by Solly Notes. I did put that in here. And then one of my new favorite glosses are the In Beauty Glaze lip oils. This is the Mystery Glaze. I have this in here. And I have these actually in a pocket so that just in case the some of that stuff leaks. Leftover tissue. I need to put another one in. Hand sanitizer. Some Buckley's sinus pills, just in case. Listerine strips. And I believe that's all that's in here. Well, one sec. And then my little... Grace is like, put your wallet in there, but my wallet is literally this thing right here. I do have a big, one of those like RFID wallets, like a big one. It's in another purse. I rarely ever use that because it's so big and clunky. I could throw that in here though, I guess. Anyways, I'll be taking this with me from now on. My new purse, which I really like. Anyways, this is today's look. Felt a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Glasses can go on. And yeah, I'm going to go find a different t-shirt to throw on. And I think we're soon getting out of here. What time is it?
1:45.
Nice. 11:45. And I said we'd be getting out of here by 11. Which is great. So yeah, I will see you guys. Will I do a get ready with me on Sunday? We have nothing going on tomorrow. I don't know. Will I video tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not. Tomorrow I might just chill out with everybody at home and clean and cook. So, like a normal Sunday. I know it's Mother's Day, but I still got things to do. So, cooking tomorrow is going to consist of using my Instant Pot Dutch oven slow cooker, because I think I'm going to do pork carnitas for Sunday Monday. But yeah, today we're going to the hobby shop and then Coco Brooks, which is one of our favorite pizzas. We don't get it very often because we have to like drive a bit further away to go get it, but Yep, I think that's what we're doing. Well, we are doing that today. Anyways, guys, have a good Saturday. And you'll probably see me Monday. Anyways, ciao for now.